New developments tonight. The temperatures are up and the boats are out in abundance. But if you're coming from, say, Lake Coeur d'Alene back into Washington State for your next round of fun, you're going to need to stop and get your boat inspected for invasive species. If you are doing that today, you may have been greeted with a furry, friendly face. The Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife brought in a mussel sniffing dog. This while they were showing off the state's very first permanent invasive species inspection and decontamination station. Our hog camera working for you walks us through the damage zebra and quagga mussels could cause if they made it into the state.
Speaking with wildlife officials out here, if zebra or quagga mussels ever make it into Washington, there would likely be huge, irreversible amounts of damage.
Strutting his stuff, happy as can be, Popeye, the mussel-smelling pup, is helping out in a big way.
An ounce of prevention is worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
His oh-so-powerful sniffer is looking for these, the extremely invasive quagga and zebra mussels currently ravaging most of the country's waterways. But not here, not yet. In fact, the Columbia Basin is the last river basin in the contiguous U.S. without them.
If they got into the state of Washington, it literally would affect every Washington citizen.
That's why the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife is showing off their brand new permanent watercraft invasive species inspection and decontamination station. It's the state's first. It's also why they're reminding folks, stop and get your boat checked if you're crossing state borders. You don't want to be the one responsible for this.
They will affect all of the hydroelectric power dams on the rivers. They will plug the irrigation lines and the pumps. Like, they alter the food web, they filter all the nutrients out of the water, and they completely disrupt the ecosystem.
Because just 2 of these tiny things is enough.
They have no natural predators in the U.S., and they literally reproduce exponentially.
As for Popeye, always on the hunt, well, he's a special type with special training.
So what we do is we actually look for a dog that's completely ball crazy, and then we just take that natural instinct and we turn it into a huge game of hide and seek.
And though this friendly face is only here in Washington for a short time, Fish and Wildlife is hoping to add their own Popeye to their brand new inspection station next year. I'm Hawkhammer, KXLY 4 News.